Good morning. It's Awesome Joe Pav here, and it is Fortnite Battle Royale day. So here we go. Let's jump on and head into a Battle Royale. Okay, so here we go. Let's load in. We're gonna play some Battle Royale first, then we'll head over to Blitz. Play some Blitz as well. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the daily quests. So we got to meet some more characters. We should do some more character meet and greets today as well. So we'll go to the XO base, or the OXR base, and meet some new characters, as well as dailies, headshot opponents, damage opponents with pistols or sniper rifles, drive different vehicles. Okay, so let's head out to Outlaw Oasis. We're gonna drive two vehicles, we're gonna damage opponents with pistols or snipers, and we're gonna headshot opponents. So here we go, let's head down into the Outlaw Oasis area. We'll see what vehicles are around. So we need to drive two different vehicles. And I activated my skyline, so now I will, the whiplashes will turn into the skyline as well. So I changed it into the battle bus before, but now I'm going to change it into the skyline, the Fast and Furious skyline. Here we go, so there's a whiplash. So now we need to find one of the off-road vehicles. Look at that, the skyline. Okay, here we go, let's head over to where the Crime City area was. Is there a vehicle in this area? No, it doesn't look like there's a vehicle, but we do need a weapon, so let's... Oh, there it is, okay. Here we go. Let's head back into the game. The two different vehicles didn't register for some reason, so we'll definitely register again and we'll get in there. So here we go. Let's maybe it's a switch over of quests. Yeah, because it's 9 o'clock. So there's the switch over of the daily quests. Okay, good morning, and good morning to you, Soliflay. Thanks for watching, thanks for following. Okay, here we go, we're at Shogun Solitude. Let's take a look at the quests. Collect or spend bars, damage opponents within 15 meters, and damage opponents with SMGs or shotguns. Okay, let's gain some shield. Let's head up here. Let's get some gold. did a meet and greet with Mizuki. It looks like a pod has landed over here, so let's head over here. Okay, so there's a Yumi. There's another character meet and greet. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at some of the quests. So we got two. We actually got all three of the daily quests done. Fantastic. We need to still eliminate the queen and get some of those quests done. Easy damage with DMRs or snipers. Don't have a DMR right now, but we can pick up a DMR somewhere. And then defend the outpost from bug invasions. Eliminate bugs beyond 10 meters. With the OXL rifle. So we got the OXR rifle. So let's head over to the hive. Good morning, Demon Amani. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Playing a little bit of Battle Royale this morning, and then we're gonna head into Blitz, get some Blitz Royale going. We've got the 3,000 week happening in Blitz, and then over to some OG. So been enjoying the new map of OG. Paradise Palms is back, as well as Lazy Blinks, and the golf carts are back as well. So super fun. So Battle Royale, we've got a couple of kickstart quests still to do. So we got all the clear up quests done. Sweep and hold, we need to defend the outpost from bug evasions. So we need to head over to one of the outposts. So let's take a look and see where the outposts are. As well as we need to eliminate bugs with the lead splitter, 3,000 without reloading, and damage opponents with the swarm strike. So gotta find those weapons around the map as well. Okay, so there is some sort of outpost around here. So maybe we'll head over there and go to the outpost there. See if we can find a lead splitter or a swarm strike, and then defend one of the bases during a bug invasion. I'm pretty sure that there was a base somewhere around here. Yeah, there's a base right there. So wearing one of the skins from the OG Battle Pass. Okay, gotta get a weapon. Bugs are already invading, but I don't have a weapon yet. So I gotta get some ammo. Okay, we're entering into Ranger's Run. Ranger's Run, I think that's another... Oh, XRS. Okay, so we got a bunch of those quests done. Let's head over to battle to Blitz Royale. Let's play some Blitz Royale and then we'll head over to the OG, get some OG quests done as well. So here we go. Let's look at the battle pass. We've got a few more items that we can claim. So guys, we're already into chapter 6, season 4, shock and awesome. Okay, so we got one more item to claim in the battle pass. It's the belted. Okay, so here we go. And then we got the Power 3000 weekend happening in Blitz Royale. So Power 3000, everyone drops with the lead splitter 3000 and a Typhoon Blades. Okay, so in Lego Fortnite, it looks like there's some new weapons as well. So there's so much happening in Fortnite right now. We've got Lego, and so if you're part of the Fortnite crew, you also get the Lego Pass. The Lego Pass, there's Lego Odyssey. The items in Fortnite, yeah, they're randomly placed around the map. There are chests that are at specific locations as well. But there's treasure chests kind of in and around the map that you find, as well as sometimes there's just loot like laying around like you saw in the road there just a minute ago. And then also too, there's bosses, so if you go and eliminate the bosses, there's some loot as well. So yeah, Lego Odyssey, Lego Expedition, as well as Brick City. And it looks like there is a bunch of new Lego updates as well. But there is a ton of great stuff in Battle Royale. But now with Blitz Royale, what we're playing right now, it's a quick 5-minute action-packed game. Okay, and I just saw I've got the Chains of Hades, one of my favorite weapons. Where was that guy coming from? Here we go. There we go. Okay, need to gain some health. Shoot. Oh, gosh. Gotta get some help. So we've had a lot of new viewers to the game as well, so definitely there's different areas. So Battle Royale is what I was playing in just before I came over to Blitz Royale. So Battle Royale is more of a long game. There's lots of, it's a longer game. There's storm circles that come in. There's all sorts of great stuff happening. There's a ton of quests that you've got to do. And then Blitz Royale is a 5-minute action-packed version of the original game. And there's tons of different weapons, and there's different things kind of every week and every weekend. So we had the Ninja Boss series last week. We've had the Avatar come back to Blitz Royale. We've had Ninja Turtles in Blitz Royale. So when they come back, obviously the weapons come back. And we get to play with some of the great weapons that have been in Fortnite in the past and currently. So Chains of Hades obviously is back again. It's one of my favorite weapons. Chains of Hades was from the God and Goddess season. And the mythic goldfish trophies are back as well. So much fun. Okay, playing some Battle Royale, playing some Blitz Royale. So playing a few games of Blitz Royale, and then we'll head over to the OG. Get some OG quests done. How's everybody's summer? Wani, you should try Fortnite. I know you've recently got a PlayStation 5, so definitely get on your PlayStation 5 and play some Battle Royale. Play some Blitz Royale, even just 5 minutes of fast action-packed fun. It's a little too fast for you. Then play some Battle Royale. It's a long game, so it's probably about 20 minutes of action, but it's a little bit slower pace, so you can kind of find your way around the map and take it at your own pace. Okay, so I got a goo gun. Okay, so with the goo gun, you can damage a lot of the buildings or opponents at the same time. The goo gun usually comes out around Horde Rush time, around Halloween. So when you're fighting off the hordes, you can use the goo gun to eliminate the horde all at one time. Okay, 20 people remaining, 3 eliminations in. Oh, we got the baseball bats in the game again. Fantastic. Thanks for logging on. Thanks for watching. Okay, actually, let's return back to the lobby now. We'll head over to the OG. Let's play some OG. Really enjoying Paradise Bombs and Lazy Links being back in the game again as well. And we have some more items in the Battle Pass. So let's go into the Battle Pass. Let's claim our items and then we'll head on over to the OG and get some OG quests done. And of course, the Power Rangers are in the item shop right now, as well as the green Power Ranger is in the Battle Pass for the season. So if you're a Battle Pass holder, the level 100 is the Battle Pass for the season. So the OG Battle Pass, look at that, the Sea Bobber, super fun. If you remember that summer season where we had the sharks and you could ride the sharks, that was so much fun. And so then there is the shark items. The sharks have always been kind of part of Fortnite. It seems like they come and go every once in a while, but so much fun. But riding the sharks through the water in that summer season and having the shark championships and stuff, super fun. And the golf carts kind of remind us of that. So the golf carts, I remember having golf cart races when the golf carts first came into Fortnite. And then also too, like rolling up to a location and you have a squad of people in your golf cart. And so then it would be like a team on team fight. But it was so much fun. The golf carts are so much fun to be back. So here we go. Let's jump into the OG. Let's look at some of the dailies as well. Damage players while aiming down sight. Damage players with assault rifles. Search chests or ammo boxes at Fatal Fields. So let's head over to Fatal Fields first and we'll search some chests and ammo boxes. We gotta thank the bus driver 3 times and hit some weak points at some named locations. Gain some shields. Look at this pickaxe. That is insane. It's like a little inflatable shark on top of a fishing rod, and then there's the little sharky back bling. If you've watched my stream before, you definitely know that sharks are probably one of my favorite things, and so it's always great to have like the shark paraphernalia in. Okay, so let's head down to Fatal Fields. Let's search the chest and ammo boxes. Okay, we're heading down into Fatal Fields. I'm gonna search chests and ammo boxes. Gonna get some of the dailies done. Gonna get some of the milestone quests done. I always enjoy playing in the OG, taking a trip down memory lane and remembering all of the great Fortnite seasons. And if you're new to Fortnite, OG is just a super fun way. It's kind of been evolving as it started to kind of showcase all of the great seasons of Fortnite, some of the great weapons and the POI locations from the past and people who have been playing Fortnite for a while know and love. And then you can learn them and know and love them as well. So who's getting ready for Halloween already? I've seen a lot of like Instagram reels of Halloween decorations and stuff like that. I'm already feeling inspired, to be quite honest with you. I love the Halloween season. I love decorating for Halloween. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but I've heard this. I don't know if the rumors are true or not about the Vampire Diaries coming back. I talked to a few people on stream that they were Vampire Diaries fans. It'll be interesting. It's the original cast, so that'll be fun to have the original cast back as well. I think a lot of people have been waiting for the Vampire Diaries to come back for sure. See what's going on with all of the characters. And of course in Fortnite we've had some vampire characters in Fortnite before. Vampire Diaries was always so successful in creating like background things or um, setting the tone for like, well, I like the backstage cast and crew type stuff that they used to do as well. So you got to know the characters a little bit more. You got to know behind the scenes of making Vampire Diaries as well. So I've seen several things. I've seen a movie of Vampire Diaries possibly coming out this October. I've seen possibly a new series, season 9 coming, as well as Becoming Immortal with the Klaus character. So I don't know if that's just going to be kind of like a background to some of the characters in Vampire Diaries. But I think that would be actually kind of a unique series or book option to write the backstories of some of the vampire characters, how they became vampires, how they have lived their lives for hundreds of years. And so that the viewers of Vampire Diaries get to know the characters, get to know a little bit behind them. I mean, Vampire Diaries, we've seen it so many times, we know the backstories of them, but it doesn't hurt to get reacquainted with them and their characters and who each of the characters are, especially if we're going into season 9. And Vampire Diaries, I think the last Vampire Diaries was 2009, 2010, something like that. I definitely think it would make an interesting book series as well. I know there was the Vampire Diaries, there was the Elena's View, if you are familiar with Vampire Diaries, you know who I'm talking about. And then there was the Salvatore Brothers Diaries as well. So the female and the male perspectives on what was happening. So those were interesting book series as well, but definitely like the individual stories would be good, or like a short story book, something like that. And even shorts in, like, I know the one series, it looks like it's going to be a Netflix series. So it would be really cool to have like a Netflix short series where it's kind of like highlighting the different characters and kind of their backstory as well. So damage players at Pleasant Park or Fatal Fields. So let's head over to Pleasant Park. Let's restore health in different matches, collect weapons from chests. Gotta damage a few more players, hit a few more weak points, search chests and ammo boxes, and we already thanked the bus driver. Just gotta thank the bus driver one more time. So the contrail I'm using is one of the new contrails as well. And of course, Machine Gun Kelly is like I think one of his singles is Vampire Diaries. And if you've watched the show at all, you know there was that great thing where Vampire Diaries had so much good music, and they highlighted the artists that they used in the show. Every once in a while, you'd see kind of like a pop-up of the music. Okay, we haven't seen anybody in Pleasant Park to deal any damage yet, but let's see. Why is Pleasant Park so quiet? This is so weird. I know, I try to stop myself from thinking of Halloween so far in advance, because we're just in August now, but I mean, really, it's only 2 months to go before Halloween. But definitely, there's been a ton of great stuff coming into the shops already for Halloween. Okay, we got 57 players left. I haven't even eliminated anybody yet. Oh, here we go. Were they in Pleasant Park? Twin takedown. Did you see that? That was pretty cool. It has been so hot here this summer that we've had a fire ban pretty much the entire summer. So we can't even enjoy a bonfire. I mean, that's one of the summer staples. Enjoying a bonfire, toasting some marshmallows. I've started putting fruit on my s'mores as well. I don't know if you guys do that. Let me know if you do. But, or if you haven't tried it, definitely try it. And so it's kind of like enjoying the decadence of dark chocolate strawberries on the graham crackers with some toasted marshmallow. So delicious. But definitely, I know there's, you know, the trend for the Dubai chocolates right now as well. But you could get some of that pistachio cream, toast up some marshmallows, and put some of the crunchy stuff on as well. And then put the melted chocolate on, and then you have like a Dubai chocolate s'mores. I was talking to someone the other day about Vampire Diaries and how they had such a great, like, costume, like, outfits and stuff like that. Obviously, they were great in doing product placement in the show as well, with the different links to the different cell phone. At the time, it was BlackBerry. But it would be amazing to have another Vampire Diary phone. Somebody got me into those dark romance novels as well. Obviously, they're fun, kind of fantasy type novels. But there is, I just saw, there's some pretty fun accessories coming out for book talk people. Obviously, I would think that the relationship between the brothers and Elena and Catherine were really would be categorized as a dark romance. Okay, so level 19, leveling up to level 20. And then also at Disney, there is the villains. So now there's a kind of like a villains. Well, there always was a villain section though, because at Disney Hollywood Studios, there always was the villains section. But apparently, there is going to be like a larger section of villain type items. So that'll be interesting as well. Right now, I think it's just like a show, but I think will. I think the plan was to eventually make it like a villains type theme park, because right now you can only meet and greet the villains at Halloween. Okay, so we got to travel a distance, and if you have an opportunity to go to Disney at Halloween, it is absolutely phenomenal. It is so much fun, and obviously over at Universal Studios as well. There's the horror nights. But at Disney, it's actually like a trick-or-treating thing. So it's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And you can trick-or-treat as well as go on the rides and still do all of the attractions, as well as meet and greet with the villains. And obviously the main characters like Mickey and Minnie and Donald Duck and Daisy, but they're all dressed up in their Halloween costumes as well. So it's super fun. And the trick-or-treating is for any age, so you go and you can get dressed up and go trick-or-treating in the park. So there's locations that are set up around the park. There's inflatables to indicate where you can go trick-or-treating. And it's a really amazing experience. It's so fun to see all the different costumes that people have created, as well as just being able to experience the holiday at any age is pretty fun. So you see like families and grandparents and with parents and everybody just really getting into the fun of the season. And then of course the park is decorated in Halloween fun, and then there's Halloween treats around the map as well. So at the different locations you can get different Halloween themed goodies. Good afternoon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. So also too, like, you guys know that I'm a little bit of a foodie. I love trying new foods and going to new restaurants and all of that great stuff. And obviously Disney is a great place to do that because they change up their menus at different locations. So if you go to Disney Springs during different times of years, they have like a fun thing where they theme their foods. So like there's the Orange Festival, and so each of the restaurants do kind of like a themed item around the particular food type or the holidays or whatever. And it is really, really fun. And I love that type of stuff. I love theming stuff. So we just have a blast when we go down there and just try the different food items and stuff, because also the restaurants are so creative in what they're creating with the particular themed food item. And also too, if you get a chance to go to the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot, it's a fun experience as well. You get to go around to all the different pavilions, try the different food items from the different places around the world. And let me tell you, you'd be surprised at like how great the food is. Lots of different items to choose from. Okay, so let's have a game of reload before the end of the match. We got a ton of great stuff in. We got a ton of quests done in OG, in Blitz, and Battle Royale. So let's go over to the passes and let's obtain our items. There we go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are in the item shop. Okay, we got one more item to claim here. Let's welcome to the infestation. Okay, so we got a new loading screen there. Let's go over to the OG. Look at this fun floaty faller contrail. I love it. I'm going to equip that. And then we've got the Lego pass. Let's take a look at some of the great Lego items. Tugboat living room. The tugboat terrace. And then another great loading screen. Look at this. It's so much fun. It is Lego at the beach. Well, that's Lego at the spa, but Lego at the beach. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to reload. So we're talking about Epcot Food and Wine Festival. They have more than just wine. There's also different alcoholic beverages if you're into alcoholic beverages, or they obviously have water and soft drinks as well, and different juices around the Epcot Center as well. But if you do enjoy a bevy, there is pairings of different wines and different alcoholic beverages with the food menu. So usually each of the pavilions has several different options to choose from. I think it was like 1 or 2 items, sometimes 3 items to choose from in the menu, so you can select from like 1 or 2 options, and then the paired beverage that goes along with that item if you so choose, or obviously you can drink water as well. But there is it is really fun, and it's a great way to learn about different foods and different beverage pairings as well, and then obviously if you enjoy the different foods or beverages, those are things that you can also make at home, or buy from your local liquor store or whatever. But it is really fun. We had a great time, definitely. I mean, Disney is always such an amazing experience, but definitely enjoy some of the experiences that they offer, because the fun events are definitely worthwhile and super fun to go and see all your favorite characters, do some character meet and greets. But Halloween is definitely a great time to do that, because you also get to go trick-or-treating, and who doesn't love going trick-or-treating? So here we go. Let's load into reload, and let's get started on some of the quests for today in reload as well. And hopefully, if Vampire Diaries does come back, it also brings back watch parties. I don't know if you guys have ever participated in a watch party before, but it is super amazing. Obviously, here on Twitch, we have watch parties of different product launches as well as different product launches of different seasons, as well as different products from the different tech companies and stuff like that. But a watch party for a movie or a series, it's a group of people that are getting together to watch the series together. And sometimes you're just watching with a bunch of people that you've never met before, but it's a great way to meet people, because obviously you have a shared interest in the movie or the series, and you get some fun comments, and sometimes at those watch parties, some of the actors or the directors or whatever will attend the watch party as well and answer some questions as the show goes on. But it's kind of fun. It's a really interactive experience. I know with Harry Potter they did it as well, but super fun. And obviously Vampires is one of those things that everybody's got something to say about it. I remember there was a time when even Hot Topic used to host some watch parties for different movies that they had. That they had merch for. It was very fun. Okay, so let's head into Reload. Let's play a game of Reload before the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Where's this person shooting me from? Ah! Is that a green Power Ranger skin? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, so there we go, guys. We played a little bit of Battle Royale, we played Blitz Royale, we played some OG, and we played some Reload. Thank you for watching, thank you for following. That's my morning stream for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, we'll see you soon.